Hello and welcome to an exclusive look at what I do for gaming, what my system rig is currently. So now that I've done a few things and changed up a few things I run, dual monitor setup, it's kind of handy to have. Got 360 control over there connected. And then there's the mouse that I'm going to talk about after. An old keyboard that I love, it's an old mechanical. And then this thing. This thing is massive. The standard PC was like up to here, and it was like half as wide. This thing is just a massive case, and you really get a sense of how big it is. You put it to the side. Like, to give you an idea, like, that's my foot. It's just massive. But was it worth it? Absolutely. This thing is fantastic. i7 4790K, unlocked, running at 4.7 gigahertz. Dual USB 3.0s. Dual USB 2.0s, external SATA port, which is kind of nice because you can hold a hard drive right here. Also some direct connections within there. Something that's kind of cool, you have different fan speeds on here. I just leave it on high. I could bring it to low if I want to be a little quiet, but... And then, you have different colors. Because reasons. Because I have that kind of time and light. But, the only thing is, to be honest with you guys, I don't want to take this off and take it apart. I don't know if I can get a good like shot of the inside. Well, let me do... Not really. It doesn't want to let me do that. Oh, that's because I'm doing it the wrong... Yeah, no, it's only going to be a reflection. But basically just the Strix 980, 16 gigs of RAM, 4 terabyte storage, 240 gig SSD. It works very well. Something else I want to mention actually that I'm becoming a really big fan of is this mouse right here, Corsair M65, billet aluminum, got the weights on the back, DPI adjustments on the top, really nice scroll wheel. It's just so good. This is such a great mouse. I highly recommend it. But also, if some people wondered, I do have some music equipment here. There's an old amp I have. This is like a sampling of the stuff that I have. Just a sampling of the guitars. I have my Gibson in the case right there. Lately it stays in the case because of the temperature and whatnot. But I have a whole... I might do a reveal for if anyone's questions about the music stuff. I got a whole band room with a bunch of equipment and whatnot and things like that. So the only thing really for the future on this is getting... like a nice monitor. Because these both are decent. They're not bad, but I want to get a nicer high-end monitor. And then maybe IR tracking and or maybe a better joystick. I'm not sure, but really honestly, I'm kind of like, I have a really badass system right now. But so I do want to mention something, which is the temperatures of this rig. This rig, because I have so many 200mm fans. I got ones in the back sides, I got ones in the front here, I got ones in the back. With me maxing out that card, I've never seen it go over 60 degrees. And that's a 980 running like War Thunder and streaming and recording and doing everything else. My processor doesn't get over 30 to 40. You know, my hard disk drives obviously stay cool. I really like how this rig runs. It's fantastically cool. It's a little bit louder than most, I will say, because of the fans, but for me, I'm wearing a headset the whole time anyway, so I really don't care about the temperature that much. Something actually I'm going to show you a really cool program. Oh, come on, camera, do your thing. Oh my god, camera, you're not going to do this? No, it's called Speccy, actually, S-P-E-C-C-Y. What's cool is I can bring it up. Yep. Let it run. What's really cool, actually, is it will analyze and tell me... Come on, load up. And tell me the degrees of everything on here. So I know, like, my i7's at 23. My motherboard's at 20. And I can scroll over. See my NVIDIA GTX 980 is at 26 degrees. So I can monitor anytime. It's kind of a cool program. But yeah, that's kind of my setup. I know I had a couple people request what I was doing on it. That's the current setup. It's probably going to stay that way, to be perfectly honest. I'm really happy with it. And hopefully I should be getting more YouTube videos up and things of that nature soon. Now that I'm getting back into the swing of doing things like that, trying to get some better editing software and a few other things. If anyone has any recommendations, let me know. Video editing is something that I'm new to. I've always done audio work and audio stuff. That's what my knowledge base is. But in terms of video editing, that's getting a little new. So I'm going to try to start to sharpen up the gameplay, start to sharpen up the YouTube videos, just try to refine it as I have more experience. In terms of live streaming, by the way, something interesting. I want to try and do things like Tuesday nights, maybe Friday nights, some Wednesday nights, depending on if I'm doing Wobbly Wednesdays or not with the Mech Warrior crew, with the Bear Warriors, maybe Thursdays, things like that, some Saturday nights. I'm going to try and get like a posted schedule and start really doing things. Try to get OBS working. Right now I'm using Action software. Oh, here's something else too, if anyone doesn't know. This is something I do want to show everybody while I have the moment to do so. Action software I really enjoy. It's really simple and straightforward. Like, I can just live stream right from here, pick what I'm doing, pick my bit rate and everything else, my bandwidth, or I can just straight record here. It records all in one spot, and you just click on it and it just loads up and you can see what you're doing. That's from Stolani's KV2 session live stream / recording the other day. But the point being, that would go on to YouTube and whatnot. But it looks just like you'd be seeing. So the point being, if you're someone that likes to do quick recordings, or maybe doesn't want to do a lot of hassle that other ones do, that's the same quality as Fraps and all that. Granted, I spent like $50 on the commercial version of it back a few months ago, but I never really did a video on Action software. It's one that I want to do. I totally recommend it. The only thing about it I will say is you can't do, I've had to figure out how to do the camera. I have a camera over here that I turn, that's like side on. I've had to figure out how to do that with Action, even though it does give you an area for the webcam. It's just not responsive. So maybe that's something that I'm missing that I might need to do. Maybe I have to install the LifeCam software from Microsoft. I don't know. That's something else to look at. But yeah, so that's my current state of things. So I thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Like, share, do whatever you feel like with the video as usual. And I shall be catching you all next time.